Yeah? Our next skit is going to involve a few professors from the audience, and hopefully you know who you are. Can you all give me a big round of applause for Professors Virek, Schuster, and Schmitz? Today, as you can probably guess, we're going to be running our very own version of Physics Jeopardy. We'll see how in tune our professors are with graduate student life. Alright, so just take a seat. Any seats? Yeah, and if you could hook those up. Perfect. Alright, so let me just briefly explain the rules. I think we're all familiar with Jeopardy. It's pretty much the same idea, except instead of buzzers, whoever hits this red button first gets to answer the question. And just like in real Jeopardy, your answer must be in the form of a question, and if you get it wrong, you will lose that amount of money. Now, of course, all of our money is going to go to a good cause. All profits are going to be directed to the Reed Fellowship to help struggling first-year graduate students pay their exams. So are there any questions before we begin?
Yes.
Yes.
I was specifically told that John Simon would be here on
No John Simon tonight. Maybe next year. Alright, with that, let's take a look at our categories. We have Life and Lab, Sustenance, Why Do I Cry, I'm Not Sleeping Tonight, and Faculty. Alright, Abby, seeing as you're the only non-David at this table, why don't you pick first?
I'll go with Life and Lab for 200.
Alright. I sent those samples 4 months ago, and my 18 emails remain unanswered in this activity. The answer we were looking for is, what is collaboration? What is collaboration? Alright, Abby, why don't you pick again?
Okay, I'll try a different category. I'll try Why Do I Cry?
This several-hour activity makes me afraid that I haven't been teaching effectively at all.
What is tea?
Abby?
What is TA training?
Can I?
Yeah, sure.
Can I steal?
Go for it.
What is grading the exams?
Yes, what is grading? We'll get that question. Alright. Professor Schmitz, why don't you pick the next question?
I'm not sleeping tonight, please.
For how much?
Oh, for 600.
Okay, 600, big roller. Students eat at this late night diner after a long night of drinking and bad decisions. Professor Schuster.
What is Clark?
Yes. Alright, Professor Schuster, why don't you pick the next question?
Sustenance for 800.
This incredible hipster cafe features loud trap music and muted footage from the 1950s. Takers. The answer is, what is That's true. Right. Abby, why don't you pick the next question?
Okay, I'm going to stick with Why Do I Cry?
For how much?
Why not go 1,000?
Alright. No one showed up to this activity, despite my eagerness to share my knowledge.
What is class?
Yes?
Discussion?
Yes. What is discussion? You can give them both $1,000. The Reed Fellowship needs all the money. Alright, Professor Schuster, why don't you pick the next question?
Well, I got it wrong.
Right. Schmitz, how about you?
All right, we'll stick with why do I cry?
Excellent.
For 600, please.
All right. Your back may be sore because you just did this to finish that electromagnetism homework. Yes, Akash.
Sleep on the floor and laugh until you finish the homework.
Yes, of course. It is sleeping on the floor. That's $600 for Akash.
That was on the tip of my tongue.
David Schmitz, why don't you pick one more time?
Sustenance for 600, please.
All right. $1 pizza and beer is featured in this series.
Is it just a PSD happy hour?
Yes. $604 for the beef lunch. This is excellent. Mr. Schuster, you have the floor.
I'll go with sustenance for 1,000. I mean, the Thorlab snacks has to be there someplace.
This 7th floor hospital food source offers a variety of fried food 24 hours a day.
Is it not just called the 7th floor hospital?
It has a specific name.
Is it called
Abby.
Sky Lounge?
Yes. All right, Abby, why don't you pick the next question?
I'm daring no faculty.
Yeah.
Faculty for 1,000.
Faculty for 1,000. This professor was Boston.
Where is Saul?
Any idea? Yes. Who is Seppi? Excellent. All right, Professor Smith, how about you pick the next question?
All right, faculty for 800, please.
Faculty for 800. Something, something, something. Relax. Anyone not take a big risk here? Looks like not. The answer we were looking for is who is. All right, Professor Schuster, why don't you pick the question?
I'm not sleeping night for 1,000.
All right.
I'm sorry.
Many incoming students lose sleep before the first quarter because of this activity. Abby.
What are the exams?
Yes. What are the candidacy exams? Abby, how about you pick our last question?
Okay, let's do Life and Lab for 1,000.
Life and Lab for 1,000, big risk taker.
Yeah.
This brand of instant coffee has been known to increase lab productivity by up to 300%.
What is the coffee you can buy from a MasterCard?
Does somebody want to provide another answer?
I'd like to use a lifeline.
All right. Would you like to ask an audience member?
I was hoping I could call John Simon.
I'm afraid that will be outside of our timeline, so maybe next year. The answer we were looking for is, what is Keurig coffee? But we'll give it to Abby, we'll give it to her. All right, it's about time for Final Jeopardy, but first, let's take a look at our scores. So,
It's actually a pretty awesome coincidence.
the scores are, oh my goodness, $2,200 for our 3 contestants. We have a close one tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a peek at Zoka by our half neighbor. That's all right. Let's take a look at our Final Jeopardy category. You all have writing utensils. Pens might be a little bit better. All right, so why don't you please write down your wager before we begin. You all have $2,200. All right. Now this is a real question taken from a real physics geography test, and those questions are supposed to be answered in under a minute. So theoretically, you should all be able to get this. We're looking for a numeric answer, although whoever gets the closest numeric answer will win the question. So you don't need to get it exactly right, just whoever is closest. All right, I will read the question now. height 7 meters, is positioned vertically above an anchored frictionless pivot point, as shown above, and then allowed to fall to the ground. With what speed does the free end of the rod strike the ground? It indicates the moment of inertia of the rod is manual. All right, you have 2 minutes. Right, time's up. Pencils down. Pencils down, Professor Smits. All right, let's take a look. That's your answers and features. Oh, man. All right, so Professor Nurek, your wager was $2,200, and you answered 1 meter per second. Closest though, so there's still hope. All right, Professor Schuster?
That's me.
Oh, Professor Smits, you wagered $0, and you also answered 1. You're the tiebreaker already. And Professor Schuster, you wagered $2,200, and your answer was 3/5 the speed of light. Slightly off.
It's always 3/5 or 4/5 the speed of light.
Alright, since you both got the closest answer, we'll say you both got it correct. Although in your case, you wagered nothing, so it didn't matter. Alright, so that means that Abby doubles her score to $4,400, and she is the winner of our competition. Please join me in thanking our 3 professors. I'm sure at least some of that money will be given to grad students. David Reed might give $20, $21. We can only hope.